Hello and welcome to Game Time with Sarge. We're in Game 3 now between Zephyr and EoT Gaming. EoT took Game 2 and Zephyr took Game 1. And the first ban, obviously, banning out Corey from playing at Slark again. And Zephyr returns with, well, we don't want Chrissy playing that Nature's Prophet, because she did a number on us last time. EoT has banned the same two heroes the past two games, and I'm guessing they probably did, besides the Slark the first game. They don't want Corey on that Lifestealer. OD banned out, pretty standard, and we're going to get our first pick from EoT. My co-commentator Greg has stepped aside for a minute, but he will be back in a minute. First pick going to be an Alchemist pick from EoT, most likely support, and Zephyr's going to return with a Mirana, which they had to play against last game, and put a Shadow Demon with it. So there's an Arrow and a Disrupt put together. I don't think they really wanted to have to play against Mirana again. I think that the Nature's Prophet probably was their biggest concern last game, but the Mirana definitely didn't help with her ultimate the entire game. Mirana probably one of the best top tier heroes right now because of her ultimate. You constantly have to have vision. There were at least 4 or 5 gems purchased in the last game strictly because of her ultimate.
10 seconds to go.
Looks like EoT is going to take their time here on their second pick, seeing as how they have to face up against the Mirana Shadow Demon combo. Probably going to want to pair something up with that Alchemist. It was something Syndrome pointed out today in another series I was watching, the Carnage series, that Alchemist really, as a support right now, is probably one of the most broken players, or broken heroes in the game, because he can really doesn't need to build items to do a lot of damage. He can get a medallion for 800 gold, and Acid Spray and Unstable Concoction will pair off each other to pretty much murder any squishy hero. So, while he's been taken down a notch as a carry, he is definitely still a very viable support with that stun and Acid Spray. EoT going to take a lot of their reserve time here, trying to decide what they want to do. Let's look at the XP graph. Oh wait, I'm sure someone's made that joke before. I couldn't help myself. Let's see, am I on free camera? No, I'm directed. So let's put her on free camera and let's roll on. Another hard support picked by EoT. Not revealing what they really want to do yet, and it appears that my co-commentator has returned.
How's it going, y'all? Greg the Ginger here.
We got a Mirana and a Shadow Demon on the top. They banned out the Nature's Prophet because they did not want to deal with it, and EoT responded by banning out good old Slark and Lifestealer because Corey doesn't need to farm any more than he already does.
Clearly.
The Visage taken out. EoT doesn't want to see Visage back.
Yeah, he can be a really annoying support though.
Can be. But something I was pointing out that Syndrome pointed out about the Alchemist is that he really doesn't have to have items to contribute as a support. His Unstable Concoction and Acid Spray alone, because of the type of damage it is, and since it's a consistent hit, will always do a considerable amount of damage to squishy supports.
Yeah, it's very true. He doesn't even need that many levels to help EoT banning out the Storm Spirit, just in case Blitz got any ideas.
What was interesting to me though that I learned today from Syndrome was that Unstable Concoction used to blow up in air if it didn't hit in time.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Seconds to go.
Which I think is, and I mean, a lot of people think that it might help even him back out now. Because the Unstable Concoction is constantly hit, no matter where you are, you can't get away from it. So he can hold it till the last second and throw it. But if they made it back to the way it was in Dota 1, if he held it too long, it'd blow up in midair, or the other team could design movement around it. So you could force staff away from it, or literally you could outrun it at one point.
Yeah, I feel the better thing to do instead of that would just be decrease the cast range. Because the cast range right now is how far you can throw it, like just from like where you are to they are at the time that you click, is really long.
It is a large cast range. Some people consider him that ability, Unstable Concoction, as the most broken ability in the game right now, which is interesting to me because in my opinion it's got to be Ember Spirit and those Battle Furies. But that's not in Captain's
And some
mode
people would
currently,
say
so.
Slark's ultimate that you can't
Can't be
reveal
seen,
it.
period. Yeah, that's true.
And Broodmother's
Oh yeah, Brood.
Broodmother in this.
I
But of
try
course
to
that's
forget
why
Brood.
Broodmother and Ember and Earth Spirit are not in the
Captain's
game
mode.
in Captain modes right now.
This is true. So Timber picked off, most likely going to the off lane.
5 seconds.
I'm guessing we're going to see Sexy Bambo back on the off lane. Maybe Aeson. Timbersaw can be
Yeah,
a little
most definitely.
more. Timbersaw can be a little more cocky than a Clockwork can. So we'll see. I have not seen Purge's Shadow Demon. I have not really seen a hero that I'd see Purge play normally. And the Invoker comes back out from EoT. They like their Invoker.
Yeah, Aeosin would definitely be on the Shadow Demon.
Yep.
Be very surprised if he's not.
The Leshrac. Are we going to see Purge on a Leshrac?
That I could see Purge on.
That's true. That's his type of support.
Although it definitely seems Zephyr wants to be the ones with the cocky amount of push now.
This is tri-lane potential here. Juggernaut.
Dyer's
I didn't see that. I'm seeing a Mirana Shadow Demon Lesh tri-lane probably with Timber off, and we haven't seen
Most
Blitz's
likely.
pick yet. As for the other side, I mean, you could definitely respond with an
10
aggressive
seconds, 10
tri-lane
seconds
out
to go.
CM Jug.
Yeah, definitely. The
Invoker
CM
mid.
Freeze plus the Unstable Concoction plus Juggernaut Spin is just a deadly combination.
Reserve time.
That's
Even
true.
just without the Alchemist, that's a deadly combination.
But you throw that Alchemist in there with that stun and trapping them in an acid spray with the spin, that becomes a seriously scary day for a Shadow Demon or a Leshrac or even a Mirana. I mean,
Yeah, Mirana has better
The
potential to run away.
but still, that's scary. So our final ban's coming out. I believe that Zephyr's probably going to try to ban out an off lane, and I believe EoT will just ban another mid. What would Blitz play mid? Storm is out. We did see his Magnus, and his Magnus was fine last game.
Yeah,
They're going to ban off
Yeah,
lane.
another-
There's the clock.
another off lane.
I think that was possibly why they banned out the Nyx too.
Yeah, because he can offlane well.
He actually has been a lot more popular in the offlane in the pro scene lately to get his quick 6 and then roam.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, because now the 6 is a lot more valuable now that the stun is a lot less
5
valuable.
seconds.
True.
Not sure what Blitz would go here.
Reserve
I could see a
time.
Magnus. They still do need team fight.
You need team fight, although the Leshrac provides a lot of team fight with his crazy amount of area effects.
He does. But, I mean, they might take Magnus
10
again
seconds
and
to
try to
go.
get Blink RP,
No,
Pugna.
no Pugna, that's a smart choice.
Dyer's pick.
Blink RP into Timbersaw's Chakra with the Leshrac. I mean, that could be terrifying. I guess we'll see here. I imagine we'll see Corey on the Mirana. It's a lot easier to call where people are going to go when you know how the players play.
This is true.
I'd say that Chrissy will probably take the Juggernaut unless they pick a harder farmer and they send Juggernaut
10
to
seconds to 10
solo
seconds to
off
go.
lane. I don't see
Yeah.
that happening,
5 seconds.
No.
but it could. I guess.
I don't know, that could be a
Reserve time.
hard carry Alchemist with a support Crystal Maiden, Invoker, Juggernaut mid, and they pick another off lane now that they've all been banned out.
That's a valid point.
Not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, but I mean, the point is there. The Koreans just don't play Alchemist as a carry. In fact, no one does anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no
haven't
one does
seen a
anymore.
carry Alchemist in the pro scene and since the changes. And an Elder Titan.
Ooh, Elder Titan.
Ian's pick.
There's your mid. Okay, Mr. Blitz, let's see your Elder Titan.
Unless he brings Leshrac mid, because if Leshrac goes for the
And Purge can
Lightning
play Elder
build.
Titan.
yeah, if Leshrac goes for the lightning build, that's a pretty strong mid.
Alright, I think I'm gonna agree with you and call it here. Putting Blitz on the Leshrac. Shadow Demon is gonna be
10 seconds to
Aeson,
go.
Purge on Elder Titan, Sexy Bambo goes Timber, and Corey on Mirana.
5 seconds.
That's my guess.
I'm gonna say definitely Corey on
Reserve
Mirana,
time.
Oh, there's the Magnus.
Magnus comes out.
Marana. Sexy Bambo on... Yep, I was right in saying Purge on Leshrac.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agreed with... So we'll recap them again. Would you like to go over Zephyr this time, since we know them better?
Oh, I would love to go over Zephyr this time. We got Corey hard carrying on the Marana. Got Purge supporting him on the Leshrac. Sexy Bambo on the Shadow Demon. Not sure where he's going to go yet. Aosin going off lane with the Elder Titan. And Blitz on the Timbersaw going mid. Yeah, that Shadow Demon is obviously going to go top to support the Corey on the Miranda to set up those sweet, sweet arrows.
I am really, really interested with why they're sending Aosin to the off lane. Aosin has not played off lane with them much at all this game. I mean, this whole series, it's been Sexy Bambo in the off lane. But anyway, we'll swap over to the Radiant side. We have Chrissy playing the Invoker in the hard lane right now by himself, currently. I never can get his name right. Rayor on the Magnus in the mid lane. Currently, and Cast sitting mid waiting for an early gank, it would seem, on the Alchemist. Young is playing the Crystal Maiden, and then finally in the off lane, jumping on the Juggernaut.
And away we go.
I was also right in saying that the Invoker was going bot, but not for the right reason. Just because I really want to try Invoker support.
Got a feeling this.
Yeah, I think you and me might happen to be trying that out pretty soon, because I want to see you Invoker support.
That'll be an interesting combination.
Go Quas, get that cold snap. Have a good time. Alright, so looks like Chris is gonna be hard carrying that. Blitz is gonna have a fun time, I think, with this Magnus. Because Blitz's Timbersaw is actually really good. I hadn't even think about him being mid lane. And then looks like the Alchemist is gonna try to pick Aosin off early. But we'll see. He's got a double damage room. He's just up. But Aosin's going to spot it out. They had a ward over there that I did not see.
Yeah,
here
like
we go.
I say, we got...
Nope. Looked like they were going to go top lane. Anyway.
Yeah, we got the CM Juggernaut combo. Although with the tri-lane, that is definitely not
much
as
less
good
effective.
an option. Especially with the Shadow Demon disruption, if someone gets frozen and
there's the
spun,
disrupt. But Juggernaut spins out of
just
it.
in time.
Sexy Bambo doing a little bit of pull and purges. Just running around. I believe he's going to go back and pull. And it looks like just a roaming Alchemist. I haven't seen him. He's done an unstable concoction. Did Blitz get hit by that? Maybe.
It looks like he did.
He's been eating tangos, and it looks like the Alchemist is going to rotate top lane. Try to help out his friends up here. Juggernaut trying to shut down the little side pulling that Sexy Bambo is doing.
To no avail.
But the Crystal Maiden gonna help
CM
as well
does
and gets
pick up
one last hit. And Purge with the last hit. Let's go ahead and have a look. See what we got going on here.
Magnus has a haste wound bot.
Oh, he
Aosin
does.
might be first
And
blood.
Aosin's first blood.
First blood, and so much more shall soon be spilled.
First time for everything.
Blitz going the 202 build right now. Not picking up any Timber Chain.
In the mid lane. You wanna...
I know it's not very good in the mid lane, but I've always felt like you need one, because I've seen so many Timbersaws go mid, and just if they had just one Timber Chain.
And we're gonna get a pause. I agree with that. I just really think that Blitz is being cocky. He wants his farm. He's really trying to build that Q up and that reflective armor. That way, if he's getting hit, he's not taking much damage, and he can farm with his Q.
He's got a magic wand and a bottle heading his way, and he's already got boots.
I think he's actually bottle crowing that. That bottle's been out there once.
Oh yeah, it has.
Sadly, Sexy Bambos probably was looking for a disrupt there on Juggernaut and had to pretty much call it off because Jug would just spin out of it. Looks like they're going to want to try to pick off Blitz here, but Blitz just happens. They're smoked.
And another spin.
Mid lane is where you're going to want to be.
Yep.
There's the
Blitz
stun.
looks in trouble.
No chain.
Like I said.
Oh, but Blitz just happened to be getting his bottle right there. I mean, honestly, if he had not been getting his bottle there, it could have been a big problem for him. And, Asen holding his own down here on the bottom lane with Chrissy on the Invoker. Actually, the Invoker suddenly lays a lot of damage on him. Sun strikes up. He's going to call it.
He's got a salve, though.
And he decides not
He'll
to.
be fine.
Decides to hold off on that. See how Corey is doing what Corey does best, even on Mirana, and just farming away. He's got
so far on the last hits, seems pretty even. Blitz is tied with the Invoker. The Invoker's been denying a lot, and Mirana's tied with Rayor's Magnus.
Yeah, pretty much how it was going last time.
Although Aerson has been doing better than the Juggernaut.
Chrissy is not able to quite zone out with the Invoker like he was with the trees with Nature's Prophet. And
keep wanting to call him Treant Protector.
I know. Aerson can get a lot more last hits with his Elder Titan. And he's a lot more tanky, and he's a lot less afraid. Looks like Corey has been abandoned in the top lane for a smoke mid. And they want this Magnus, and they're going to go. And they're not going to get anything.
And Corey looks... Well, they got the Alchemist... Oh, Corey could be in trouble here.
Then Corey jumps back to tower.
He'll be fine.
And the supports are going to rotate back up. So both teams have had their smoke rotate mid, and to pretty much no avail. Both teams seem to be watching for it, just waiting on a rotation. There's an arrow. Alright, Corey, arrow that creep.
Caught by a creep. Didn't even get a last hit out of it.
He did not. Timbersaw.
Oh, Timbersaw gets the Magnus.
Picks off the Magnus.
Ooh, but he is really close to...
I was kind of curious to see a Sunstrike there, and it's up. It is up. I would not be surprised. Ooh, Blitz is living on the edge right here. I am really surprised there's been no Sunstrike. What is that? 251 damage? How much does it do? 225.
It's 250.
Okay. 261 health and 225 if he had hit him directly.
If Chrissy had immediately gotten on that, he could have gotten the Timbersaw without a problem.
I think he could have, but now Blitz has got his bottle and he's rolling. Invoker.
Oh.
God, I'm missing everything. Invoker picks off Elder Titan. One of those times when wished I could let you control the camera, buddy.
Up top, disruption on the Jug, but once again spins out.
Has a wise decision out of them, but they're going to commit, on it. And there's the arrow, and he is down.
Pathetic whelp.
That was a great play by Corey there. The arrow perfectly where it needed to be, provided it was point blank. But
something about that bottom tower.
That's all it needed to be.
I have missed some point blank arrows, so.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
Looks like Young's going to rotate into mid and try to mess with Blitz, who's going to just chain back home.
Taking hits. Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Nice little push on the top lane. And Aeson, after...
Top
let's see, what's our kill death? Has he died twice now? Has he just died once?
Yep.
He has died twice, and I seriously think that the team said, okay, Aeson, stay at the tower. It can't go down like it did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Of course, it can't because they don't have a Nature's Prophet this time pushing on. But if Invoker gets those Forge Spirits up, I keep calling them Forge Spirits, they could push pretty well as well.
I really feel that They need to take this top tower, and there's disruption on the Juggernaut. Purge putting out his stun again. I don't know if that was really needed there, but
I really don't think they're ever gonna catch him like that.
I don't think so either.
Radiant's mid tower could use
He's prepared for it every time. I think that looks like Timber's gonna swap with Aeson. Aeson's gonna shift mid. Or yeah. No. Just picking up a rune. Looks like they're gonna go bottom. I think that they need to get a gank off earlier on Chrissy. I think they need to take that top tower and try to rotate down and prevent Chrissy from getting the farm that happened last game. And Aeson really has not played bad this game. He hasn't been that unlucky. He's just down here.
Aeson's in trouble though.
I think he might be okay. Well, nope. Yeah. There's the stun and the sunstrike. Yeah, he's gonna drop again. Oh. Disrupt. Good job,
Sexy Bambo.
Gonna save his life.
Ooh.
Aeson's gonna get outseed. That rotation is what needs to happen for Aeson not to get murdered in the lane again.
Corey looks like he could be in trouble here because he got the CM moving in.
I think he'll be just fine. He's got his leap and the ult if he really needs it.
Denied.
I agree that you want to get Corey farm, but I don't think that they can allow Aeson to die.
Got a smoke gank moving in here.
I see
with Purge and Sexy.
Up. There's
But at the same time, RP plus Alchemist.
RP disrupt, stop stun. I believe Blitz is gonna go down here, but they're gonna get
Let's
two
go down,
for it.
but they'll get the other two.
Oh no, Purge
Purge
picked
go
off
down
by
as
the
well.
Crystal Maiden, and
Instead of
Sexy Bambo drops as well.
Oh.
Perfect rotation by the Crystal Maiden there on P Young. He literally stopped that double kill. One freeze to stop Purge, and then the Frost also prevents Sexy Bambo from getting away. So we're looking to be in the same spot we were in last game. Corey has to play afraid now because Jug has his 6, and that means that if he isolates Corey,
Oh dear.
Omni Slash, here it is. We're gonna disrupt. Arrow. Nope, just gonna let him go, but that's fine.
The creep's in the way.
As long as Corey doesn't eat that Omni Slash, he'll be okay with that. Purge is back. So it's 5-3, relatively even so far. Let's have a look at net worth.
Look at that last hits.
Chrissy, man, they just letting Chrissy farm again, which it is an Invoker this time. It's not a Nature's Prophet.
Quite as annoying, but still has a ton of. Oh, Juggernaut up top. Looks like he's in trouble.
Yep, he will go down to Corey.
Yep.
Towers in bad shape.
That's one thing Zephyr is truly good at.
I gotta say, I gotta take back what I said. Purge finally managed to land that split oath on the Jug.
Well, there you go. The Mirana picks up her. Corey picks up his Midas from that. That's nice for them. Zephyr is really good at getting their carry the kill.
Towers taking hits.
That they are.
Like Corey very rarely misses a kill. Up, they're going in on Blitz here. Who eats
A good
stun.
rotation from Sexy Bambo.
Make him back off. Was there another Alchemist? Yeah, he popped another Unstable Concoction. They want to go on Blitz again. They're just going to harass Blitz. And he's going to chain away and get a last hit. Oh, there's a disconnection.
That's an announcer.
That is. Poor announcer. Don't worry, we'll take your job for you because we're so good at this.
Right?
I mean, that's what I think. Alright, so we're looking at another smoke gank coming from Purge and Sexy Bambo. They know that Chrissy has to die here. And Chrissy thinks
they
that
got
he's
4
got
down
Elder.
there.
He thinks he has Elder caught.
Radiant's mid towers coming apart.
Oh,
that
but
is
in
rude.
comes the...
Catches Corey. Oh, Corey. Corey gonna go down to
Corey
Magnus.
gets caught out.
They are not...
Big
the
rotation from EoT.
Absolutely. For some reason, Aeson stops his Forge or Earth Spirit from scouting that out, or whatever it is.
It's a CM though.
Oh, Sexy
And
Bambo.
Alchemist.
Oh, Sexy
The guy
Bambo.
best do
Oh,
something
Sexy
about
Being
Bambo.
sneaky behind the trees.
Oh, Oh, sexy baby.
Oh, he does not want to be there.
I wouldn't want to be
Oh,
there
but in
either.
comes Splits.
Oh, he disrupts. But the concoction's gonna hit him. No, it's gonna hit Purge. Purge's gonna drop. And there's the Mirana
Ultimate from
ult.
Corey. Down goes the Alchemist.
Drops. They're gonna catch the CM here, I think. Nope, there comes the Omni
Oh,
Slash.
there comes the Omni Slash, but doesn't. Oh, but does
Takes out
get the
Elder.
Elder Titan.
And they can see the...
Oh, Blitz
Blitz.
manages to pick off
the
the.
Blitz. Oh, the arrow missed.
Oh, but the Burning's gonna get him.
Yep.
And
He's gonna go
the Magnus with the blink.
Blink Magnus picks it off there, and not a favorable trade. I mean, I'm pretty sure we forced buybacks there. There was...
No, don't think so.
Dire's mid tower won't last.
So did
much
Alchemist
longer.
just come back to life that time?
He never died. They did kill him.
They killed the Alchemist. I think he may have bought back. He may have just came back to life. The fight did last long enough.
Yeah, I think he just came back to life. I didn't
Yeah.
hear a buyback.
Yeah, he just, yeah, that was it. So the Alchemist and the CM drop in that fight, but you lost Corey at the beginning of the fight, and the Elder Titan and Purge. So
Yeah, once Corey went down, they should have just backed straight up the tower. Elder Titan was able to deny the tower at least.
well, that's good for them. EoT's 3,000, almost 4,000 up in XP, but it's leveling back out, and they have around a 1,500 gold advantage. It's done a
Which
nice
truly
little
isn't
loopy.
much.
It's not. I mean, there's no big difference yet. It's just everything seemed to go in the direction of how EoT wants it to go. Chrissy's got the farm, and
Radiant's
Magnus
top
picks
tower
off
is taking
Corey.
Corey, what you doing, man?
Corey with 2 deaths. That's unheard of in an entire game from him. Alright, let's jump to... So that's a 3-1
Blink
Magnus
RP.
now. 2-0 on the Invoker and 2-2 on the Jug. Last hits, the Invoker, Corey is not in his normal position of I'm just
pop
racing
the
away.
Unstable Concoction. Oh, but the skewer misses.
Stuns himself in the background, no big worry. Blitz gonna eat a little damage there and just bottle through it, and it looks like everybody's just gonna... Oh, mech is done on the Elder Titan, by the way.
Yep.
Corey is setting on Midas and Phase Boots. Has he got an item on the Courier? 'Cause that's... Well, then again...
Bought a Perseverance.
Oh, he did. I did not see the Perseverance. I'm guessing that's going to be a Lincoln's.
Yep.
Already a Soul Booster on Blitz on the Timber. And then, of course, your standard support
Only about
Boots and
700 away from
Dire's top
Bloodstone.
tower, you know the drill.
Boots and Magic Stick on Purge and Sexy Bambo.
Yeah, once again,
The Dire
EoT's
might want mine, that
supports
top
have been
tower.
just getting that much more farm than Zephyr's supports, which has really made the difference because Zephyr's supports just die so easily. Like, and of course Alchemist is a lot tankier, but he also has that medallion, and CM already has an urn, or almost has an urn, and she's got Tranquil.
Yep, she has her Tranquils and she is almost done. So they're gonna use Mirana ult here, but I'm pretty sure the Jug spotted it out on Sexy Bambo, and he's gonna book it out of town.
Oh,
Up.
double RP mid and some skewer.
And Skewer.
Oh, they
into
all
that.
go down mid.
Oh, Corey
Perfect
and Blitz
counter initiation.
both. That was... Oh, because the Sentry Ward. Spotted out by
Yep.
the Sentry, Blink, RP, and that's Middle
Dire's
Tower.
mid tower
And they
is
was
having
smoked.
Technical difficulties.
Wow. In the meantime, Chrissy
Dire's
down here
bottom
just
tower
farming
is getting
away
the business.
and working on the tower. This is not... Zephyr needs to settle back into the rhythm that they were playing with
Dire's mid
earlier
tower won't last much
in this
longer.
tournament, because they are not hitting on the mark right now. Amazingly, the middle tower does not go down,
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
and they do know that there are sentries mid, so at least they know that. It's about the little things. Aeson has gone to the jungle. He decided that he didn't like that life of offlane. Purge and Sexy Bambo smoked up here. They're gonna disrupt. Oh, and the arrow
Split
somehow
Earth.
misses, but the Split Earth lands. Mech saves it with a wonderful rotation from Aeson.
Did you think I could not break you?
Oh,
Good
missed the
dodge of the Split Earth.
but
Definitely not on Purge. He's
the
gonna go
poison
down here.
and-
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
And they're
good 2 kills for Zephyr. That was exactly what they needed.
that was a good turnaround. It looks like they're just gonna push this tower, and why not?
The Dire might want to
Because
mine the
Chrissy
top
right now
tower.
has a lot of last hits.
That Invoker up arrow just misses the Crystal Maiden. Actually surprised that Jug wants to Omni Slash
Dire's
this.
top tower.
You know he
You know
does.
the drill.
Oh, he
Radiant's
so
bottom
does.
tower's
What
seen
Jug
better
doesn't?
days.
Here it comes. The
It
Omni
is-
Slash hits, and it hits
Oh,
Aeson
catches
solely,
Aeson
but
up.
the
Oh,
disrupt.
but a disruption.
They need to turn and help quick.
Oh.
Nope, but he's gonna die for it. RP
Oh god, the RP.
every time.
I faced down a volcano.
Oh,
That's Sunstrike.
they have a gem? Am I missing something? Aeson gonna lay down that ultimate just to scare them away, and they're gonna walk away with just losing the Shadow Demon.
They had a sentry ward down there.
They did. I see.
The
it
lane
now.
right next to the
Yep.
secret.
Alright, well, nice little bit of fighting there. Force Staff, Ultimate Orb? Yeah, Ultimate Orb up on Chrissy. Blitz finishes up his Bloodstone. The urn is done on the Crystal Maiden. Magnus is sitting on a Force Staff Blink. And Alchemist doesn't need any more items. He's got that medallion and just boots.
I'm betting we're either going to see a mech out of him or maybe a blink. With the way they've been playing, I'm betting on a blink from him.
Yeah, I'm thinking that their Magnus player, Roar, I think he was the one that played the Rubik last game because he is all about movement. He's got a blink and a Force Staff again. And for some reason I've got Fog on for the Radiant. Fog both teams. That was weird. Cut that off. Alright, much better. Juggernaut's got his point booster, so I'm guessing that's gonna be an Aghanos?
Definitely.
A lot of people don't support the Aghanims Jug, especially in the pro scene. I mean, it's definitely a good item for the jumps, but they say there are sometimes better options. Desolator, damage items.
I
But
think if you can get it up fast enough, especially seeing he's not their hard carry. Invoker's definitely trying to be their hard carry right now. Jugs, it's not so much the jumps, but it's the cooldown, because with the way these team fights have been going, they could potentially get 2 Omni Slashes off in a team fight. That was a really nice dodge from Blitz mid.
yeah, I just jumped down there, but I didn't see it. I actually am watching Sexy Bambo up here, who's going to just push this Jug away. I don't like him being up there by his squishy self. It's not the best idea I think he's ever had.
Yeah, Mag blink behind Blitz and tried to skewer him, but Blitz timber chained right out of the way at the last second.
Sexy Bambo gonna deny the tower, but I think he's gonna die for it. Yep, there's the Omni Slash.
That he is.
And down he goes. No help, no rotation, because of the fight
The
going
Koi
on
will go down
bottom.
bot.
Oh wow, they're
Although they might catch out Cast here.
I believe they might. Oh,
Nope.
good stun, and it looks like he's gonna walk away after a deafening
Aerson's
blast.
want to get out of there.
This Alchemist isn't done,
But he is not.
and it looks like Aeson might fall here as well. Yep.
Aerson's going to go out.
Shadow follows me.
Yeah, these past 2 games, Zephyr just cannot get a good team fight out.
Their team compositions have been really interesting the past 2 games. Like, not team compositions we see them play much.
And see, there's the blink on
RP.
Alchemist.
And wow, Blitz is going to survive. Corey comes in and misses the arrow on the Crystal Maiden.
Dire's top tower.
Looks like they're going to get away. Really?
Jug pushing that lane up top again.
Oh wow, running with their tails between their legs here.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Zephyr is just not hitting where they want to be right now. Again, I don't know why they've got Sexy Bambo playing the second support role. I feel like their true cohesion comes from Purge and ASM being able to work together as their two supports.
Mm.
And I mean, even right now, Sexy Bambo's in big trouble because they easily just spotted him out with that Sentry Ward
looking fortified
when he dusted by it. So that could be they pretty much know he's there.
Seems the Dire's mid tower's been
and he's blink, stun.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Corey's gonna abandon him because he wants no part of that. Absolutely no part of it.
Fools die, as you well know.
The other thing that EoT's done is just they've got vision where they need vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know where their sentry wards are, and they stick near them until they're ready to push.
That's true.
Guess what's happening to Dire's
while Corey did happen to finish his Lincolns, at the same time, Invoker Chrissy has finished his sheep stick already.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Yeah, Magnus is 2/3 of the way through his BKB. Alcus picked up power treads.
Because why not?
Juggernaut is almost done with his only a little over 1,000 away from his scepter.
Well, he built a Yasha actually.
Oh yeah, that is a Yasha. I saw the Blade of Alacrity. That is a Yasha on him now.
He made it into a Yasha, casual point booster for when he decides he wants to build an Aghanims. Alk self-stuns. Not real sure what happened there. Was there an illusion that he was
planning to go in? No, instead of going forward, Corey and Blitz jumped away.
Oh, Sexy Bambo, be careful. They have so many blinks. Purge gonna stun the Forge Spirits, but to no avail. Zephyr really needs a sheep stick of their own, and it looks like plate mail on Blitz, he'll be going Shivas, I imagine. Or
Definitely.
AC. I mean, he could go AC, I guess.
Nah, he'd go Shivas.
That's true. Force Staff is up on Sexy Bambo now, so he has a little more escape. And,
Purge only has that on.
well, I mean, Purge is again not had a great game. He's got 12 last hits, and are we doing something mid? No. Just exploring. If you look at hero levels, Purge is level 9. And I wanted Kill Death. That's what I wanted. Purge is, well, 1 and 2. Not nearly as bad as it was last time, but poor Sexy Bambo, 0 and 5. And the Magnus is 6 and 2. Jug's 4 and 3. 3 and 1 on the Invoker. There's no negative side for EoT right now. What is Sexy Bambo doing? He keeps tempting.
He's getting very cheeky.
He's got TP. I think it's time to go home, buddy. He keeps Marana ulting into some terrible, terrible spots.
BKB up on the Magnus now.
And he bought himself some Smoke and Deceit. Because why not be sneaky while you're at it? The Alchemist teasing up on top of the hill. He's going to try to set up... Nope, just ward. Thought he might try to set up a stun there. TP's coming back out of Zephyr.
Having technical difficulties.
Oh, well, they
catches
catch
up the Jug.
But
I'm gonna go on that.
Do what Jug does. They
Is
missed an
slowed
arrow.
by the Purge.
They missed an
Come on,
arrow,
Purge.
and they also missed a split earth there. 2 steady stuns, both missed. Oh wow! Did you see the sheep?
Oh.
Blink, RP.
Going from rogue.
There comes that.
How about that?
Oh,
You got the point.
I mean,
There's a very unfortunate disruption from Sexy Bambo there.
Radiant's
Arrow
top
went right
tower's
through it.
looking-
well, he
Dire's
disrupted
mid
the
tower won't last much longer.
I thought he
Dire's
disrupted
mid tower's
Timbersaw.
nothing now.
Yeah, he did, and that made the Marana arrow miss.
Miss who?
Timbersaw.
Timbersaw's on their team.
Yeah.
They were just trying to protect Blitz.
That is a good point.
He just threw the arrow. I don't think he really had any use for the arrow there. But no, the clutch play there was on Aeson. Aeson with his ultimate.
Yeah.
Probably
that was a nice ultimate there.
The rest of the team from wiping there, because that blink RP was on point.
I was amazed that they all survived there.
I was too. I mean, they lost Sexy Bambo and that was it. But I mean, they're not trading at all. Everything's going in favor of EoT right here. But what was sad to me was if you come back here to where their tier 2 was, they disrupted right here. They disrupted the Juggernaut while he's asleep. Or not, they didn't disrupt him, he was asleep.
He was asleep.
And Purge's Split Earth missed and the arrow missed and he spins away. I mean, it was so sad.
Tried to disrupt him and demonic purge him, but
I mean, by that point it was too late. You've done given up both of your steady stuns. And I mean, I think they're targeting the wrong target. I mean, I understood that they need to go after the Jug there, but he is not the person you want to go after to try to land those Split Earths and those arrows. I think Magnus needs to become a priority for trying to get those arrows and disrupts on.
Problem is, like, Magnus he'll blink in RP, and at that point he's not worth targeting.
That's true. I'm guessing I'm saying to try to stop the RP, but that is a valid point.
Yeah.
Jug's up farming again on the top lane. He has finished his new Blade of Alacrity and the Ogre Club. And there's
the Staff of Wizardry.
So that's an Agnums on him. Crystal Maiden picked up her own Force Staff. And I don't know what the Alchemist is going to build into. I would imagine an AC. Just for his team.
I was thinking he would go mech, but he hasn't picked up any of the pieces yet, so I do not know.
He is sitting on 2,000 gold, though. And then Chrissy, of course, down here with a Scythe of Ice and working into an Agnums, has a casual Ogre Club and Staff of Wizardry, just sitting at base. Blitz got his Shivas done.
I mean, he's getting his scepter up.
Yeah, Blitz got his Shivas done. Corey has just picked up a Mithril Hammer. I guess that's going to be a BKB.
How about that?
Invoker just takes down Sexy Bambo again.
Sexy Bambo.
And Zephyr is trying to get this Roche, but they're doing it very slowly. And
there comes
Chrissy
the
is right there.
There comes
for
the
Blink
Sunstrike,
RP.
and this could be bad. This could be very bad. A Blink RP or even just a Force Staff Tornado.
Dire's top tower.
Tornado could have been
take
so bad.
Of their own.
Dire's lost the top tower.
Jug's going to pick off the top tower and then swing back into the middle, see what he can see. And they are going to take the Roche.
Sleep. Yeah, they were just waiting for the medallion from Alchemist.
And they're,
but we got a Marana ult.
they're not going to get there in time, I don't think.
They may have been shown by the Forge Spirit.
There's the sleep. Hits 2. There's the Split Earth. This is probably the best they've looked in a team fight, but there's the Jug ult. Mech through it. Blitz and Sexy Bambo try to come from behind.
How about that?
The Crystal Maiden ult just...
Did he just missed that RP, I believe.
I think he tried to blink, but he got
somebody's cooking.
Caught out by something.
Purge goes down.
Corey dodges.
And Corey's running. Oh, Corey.
Forget this.
Oh, Corey.
That's 4 in a row.
With honor.
He's trying so hard to get away there. He's building into a Deso, not a BKB. I apologize.
I truly do not know what Alchemist is saving up for. He's got 4,100 gold right now.
Radiance?
Maybe buyback, but...
I mean,
oof.
And there's the sleep. He lands it, but Alchemist gets his ultimate off. I mean, it's not a big deal to him. I don't see why EoT just doesn't push this down. I think they can. There's the sheep on Blitz.
Unstable concoction.
Another nice
Grimace
nice
takes a lot of
sleep by
damage from the
ASN.
purge.
Somebody's on a roll.
And there goes down Purge, and Sexy Bambo drops again.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Blitz is gonna,
Blitz is able to.
pull himself out.
Oh, a very nice sleep.
Corey picks off the Alchemist.
Clutch arrow. Oh, and they're running scared now.
Blitz misses his
Jug
chain.
gets away with 4 health.
Blitz misses his chain.
Take us.
Needs that arrow.
Corey
There's
lands
the
the
arrow.
arrow.
So he goes down.
Maiden's gonna drop, and Magnus may be in
But
trouble here.
Invoker's just walking by. Corey could be in trouble here.
He could be, except I think
The
he's gonna
Magnus
have
right
the
there.
advantage.
Guess what's happening?
That's a
to
ghost
Dyer's
walked.
bottom tower?
Yes.
Going for broke.
That Corey gets
Down
double
goes
kill.
Magnus.
Your hopes?
The ghost walk, guys. You can see the feet. No detection. Well,
Story of Zephyr's life. Well, that was the first good exchange for Zephyr I've seen in a while, and yet even then it was very haphazard.
I mean, it just wasn't as smooth as they normally are. A lot of Zephyr's like big potential in this tournament has been their ability to work together and team fight well. I mean, they always seem coordinated. And Blitz. Sorry, Blitz got himself hung on a cliff trying to jungle. Had to cut himself out, but
Oh, once again, Sexy Bambo is in trouble here.
I don't know what Sexy Bambo is doing.
He's trying to be very sassy with his moves, and he is not playing people that he's allowed to be sassy with.
I just
Corey could be in. Nope, no, Corey's fine.
this positioning at times, like he's 0-10 right now. Why are you in the Radiant jungle with a
Very bad place
Juggernaut?
to be.
And there comes the gym out on the Crystal Maiden. They're tired of the Mirana ult. They're gonna shut that down.
Yep. I was thinking like, oh, maybe he's trying to ward, but he doesn't even have wards.
I don't know what he's
He doesn't
doing.
have a TP scroll either.
I mean,
Oh wait, I stand corrected. He used it to try to get away, but got jug ulted.
no, there you go. At least it's
But
something, I
still.
guess. But still, I mean, why be there? Why be there at all?
Look out, the Juggernaut already has his Manta style.
Oh, that Juggernaut is rolling, and sadly, he's been fed off Sexy Bambo's death on Shadow Fiend or Shadow
Yep.
Demon.
And Alchemist is going for that AC.
Is he? Okay. Magnus
It's
has
like Invoker's either getting a nope. Invoker's going for a refresher.
so is Magnus, I believe. He's got an Oblivion staff setting on in the stash.
Oh boy.
Double
Invoker
RP.
has the Oblivion staff and the recipe.
I see that. Again, Zephyr playing on their heels here. I don't know. I'm gonna put
There's
this on
the
directed
AC.
camera real quick and take a short break. If you can follow the directed camera and tell them what's going on there. Ugh. By short break, I mean I'm gonna be right back.
I'll jump on directed camera and try to say what's going on. Well, EoT is trying to push down this mid tower. The sleep catches out the Juggernaut, but he'll get force staffed out of harm's way. Oh, but the split Earth Splitter from Eosin will go off, but it won't do anything. Zephyr's just trying their hardest to push back this middle lane. It looks like EoT is just gonna have to back up again. Another sleep from Eosin to no avail.
And we're back.
Another missed arrow.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
Zephyr keeps trying to catch them out, but they just keep being able to run back away.
Radiant's bottom tower. There goes Radiant's
And
bottom
pro
tower.
creeps will cap Radiant's bottom tower. Zephyr's just holed up in their base right now, trying to stop this inevitable push from Team EoT. Another sleep from Eosin will miss. But does does not want this mid tower to go down, but there is nothing they can do to stop it with as little health it has. Oh, popped and Sable Concoction from Alchemist.
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
Looks like a nice slow siege of the
very slow
final
siege.
tower.
They just keep pushing it, and of course the Dire creeps in the bottom lane have been pushing that bottom lane on the Radiant side, so
Magnus says
Rayor
it's time
has
to be
to-
done with that. He needs that refresher orb, which is now done on the Invoker.
and Alchemist is only is about 100 gold away from it himself. Which I'm sure this creep wave right here will provide him.
And Magnus is not very far. He's got the recipe and the Oblivion Staff. Was he like the Pennant?
Perseverance.
Perseverance, which he can easily get now. So, what is Jug gonna build into next? I guess he'll just stay for buyback. I don't know that he really needs another item. Maybe a Desolator.
Buyback or any form of damage, really.
Do they have a Deso on the team yet? No, he might go Desolator.
Yeah, I can see him going that.
Is Crystal Maiden gonna do a little dewarding with her gem? Looks like Aeson's picked himself up a Ghost Scepter to try to avoid some of those right clicks.
And the
Thank-
juggle.
True. I believe Blitz wants a sheep stick, but I don't know when he's gonna get there. Corey's sitting on the items he had, a Desolator, Lincoln's BKB. He did pick up a BKB since I last saw. Sexy Bambo has a bracer. Thank God, he needs some more health.
He needs something. Oh,
RP,
big two-man ult.
and down
Fuel.
goes Corey.
Get Corey, but
And there comes the Jug ult, and he's going to pick up
Six in a
Aeson
row.
and Sexy
oh
Bambo.
wow.
Down.
My finest work.
And Timber's Blitz is just going to commit suicide, and they just need to walk throne here. There is nothing to stomp them. They just
Ain't
need to
looking
stomp
good for
straight
the
down.
Dire's mid-racks.
As in last hits,
They don't
Corey,
even have buyback up.
Blitz
Dire's
actually
mid-racks
led the last hit
didn't
war,
make it.
but
Dire's
I mean, it really
mid-racks
didn't
ain't
matter.
doing
Corey
so
didn't
hot.
get the farm that he needed
The
for
Dire's
once. I mean,
mid-racks.
Corey was really
It's
concerned with
gone.
fighting.
The
But
Dire best
honestly,
do something
again,
about that bottom
looking at
tower.
the net
The
worth-
Dire gave up a bottom tower.
Well, Purge is normally
Dire's
their
bottom
bottom
rack
position. He is
didn't
their
make it.
5, their ward
The
carrier.
Dire's bottom racks is
And
done
Sexy
for.
Bambo on the Shadow Demon just absolutely
Oh, he's in
pitiful.
trouble here.
Six in a
Yeah,
row.
see him drop.
He's going down. Sexy Bambo about to go down as well. Oh, able to force tap into the.
But it doesn't matter.
Dire's
Blitz is
mid-tower
going to fall,
won't last much longer.
or at least be
Big
chased
RP
away.
again.
Catches Aeson.
7 in a
Aeson
row.
goes down.
How about that?
Accept your like
7 in a row.
And
And there's
Corey
the
quit.
GG.
I cannot see the GG, but it is called. There it is.
The Radiant done it.
Again, the supports, in my opinion, and this is my opinion that I have voiced well many times, Aeson is not playing the position that Aeson normally plays, and Sexy Bambo
I
is
do
not.
not. I have no idea why they have Aeson off laning, because he's not doing too well surviving in the off lane, while Sexy Bambo is certainly not surviving as a hard
As a
support.
hard
as he is.
support.
Sexy Bambo had, actually no, Purge had the worst GPM and XBM.
Purge usually does, though. Purge is, since
This
he's in
is
their
true.
5 position, he's usually in that lowest spot, but I mean, like, every
But that's
game
not a
he
good
tries
thing for
no,
Leshrac.
No, it's really not. He's not playing their. This is.
I mean, Pudge, I've seen Pudge do fine in the 4 position. He plays great, especially like Enigma, Chen. He plays great team fight heroes that get farm, but he hasn't been doing well with them either.
No. Well, there's game 3 down, and it's EoT's up 2 in the best of 5. We'll see if Zephyr can pull something back out here and maybe redeem themselves. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the cast. It was a little spotty at times, but it is a little late here on the East Coast. But until next time, this is Sarge signing out. My friend Greg.
Catch y'all later.